Are you thinking about living in Indianapolis and are curious about what it costs? Well, I am going to share everything from the cost of housing to the cost of gas, all the way down to the cost of a gallon of milk, right here in Indianapolis. Hi, I'm Cara Conde, and welcome to another episode of Indy Vibe, where we talk about anything and everything Indianapolis living. I work with many people who move here, and this is always one of the top questions I get. So if you're wondering about the cost of living here, let me give you some bottom line numbers. First, let's talk about the obvious, the cost of housing. Now, one of the first things you'll need to decide is whether it's better to buy or to rent here. Indianapolis has been ranked as the #1 city where owning a home is actually cheaper than renting, especially if you consider the benefit of price appreciation. This is why so many investors from all over the country are buying homes here in Indy, and then they turn around and rent them out. Now, the price of housing obviously varies depending on a lot of factors like size, location, amenities, school districts, etc. And if you want specifics, I can send you more detailed information on this. Now here on this video, I will highlight just 3 specific areas and show you how the same home or a similar home in the exact same neighborhood would sell for versus rent for. Let's start with the neighborhood on the west side. Currently, the median price in this area is $185,000, which is up by a whopping 20.1% from a year ago. And of course, the homes are selling quickly as just 5 days. Now, this home is available to rent for $1,895 per month at the time of this recording. The square footage is 1,477 square feet. It has 3 bedrooms and 2 baths. Now, as you can see, it is in fairly good condition. Obviously, they spruced it up to get it ready to rent out. Now, in the exact same subdivision, this other home just sold for $195,000. It has a bigger square footage at 1,768 square feet versus the 1,477 square feet of the other house. It also has 3 bedrooms, but listen to this, it has 4.5 baths. Now, with a down payment of 3.5% for an FHA loan, which is rather typical at this price point, your payment on this house, inclusive of everything, property taxes, home insurance, mortgage insurance, because you're not putting a 20% down, even HOA is only $1,464. You actually save $371 every month to own this home versus to rent. Not to mention, the value of the home may just go up by 15 to 20% more than the following year. Now, let's go on the north side. Currently, the median price in this area is $281,000, which is up by 19.6% from last year. And the homes are selling within 4 days of hitting the market. Now, this home is currently available for rent at $2,400 a month. Now, it's a lot more expensive. It's in the north side, plus it has a much bigger square footage at 2,260 square feet. It has 3 bedrooms also and 2.5 baths. Now, check this one out. This is in the exact same subdivision, but it just sold for $335,815. Again, at 3.5% down, you will be paying a total of $2,114 a month for your principal, interest, taxes, insurance, and your HOA, a savings of $286 a month over renting. Finally, let's check out the south. Current median price in this area is $242,500, which is up by a crazy 24.4% compared to last year. And the homes are also selling within 4 days of hitting the market. Okay, so this house just a few months ago sold for $210,500, which will cost you $1,305 in mortgage payments, again, including everything. And now they are renting it out for $1,495 a month, or a savings of almost $200 a month to buy rather than to rent. So as you can see, without a doubt, it is best to buy rather than rent right here in Indianapolis. But of course, it still depends on your specific situation, what ultimately will be your best option. As far as property taxes, Indiana has among the lowest in the country. In fact, there are only 10 other states that have lower property taxes. Now, the rates are determined in the county level, but for the most part, it ranges from 0.085 to 1% of the assessed value of your home, assuming you have the homestead exemption. And you have the homestead exemption if you live in your home as your primary residence. So I hope that gave you some ideas on the cost of living in terms of housing. But let's go over some other costs of living right here in Indianapolis. The annual state income tax here is a fixed rate of 3.2%. Our sales tax is 7%. Now, certain things are exempt. So you don't pay sales tax on grocery, but candies, chocolates, and soda, those are not considered grocery items and are taxed at the usual 7%. Prepared food, that is, if you order food from a restaurant, is taxed at 9%. Over-the-counter medication is taxed at 7%, but prescription meds are exempt, so you don't get taxed. Now, gas prices here are currently averaging around $3.29 a gallon. I know it keeps going up. And that's just for regular gas. Now, if your car requires premium gas, it will set you back by at least 50 cents more per gallon. And yes, you will need a car, preferably an all-wheel drive one. You will know why when I cover weather on another video. Watch out for that. Now, if you're taking the bus, a one-way ticket is $1.75. A monthly pass is $60. Childcare, preschool, full day, private, can be as low as $800 a month. Now, that would be unheard of in San Francisco. Gym membership or fitness club, you can get them as low as $28. And a ticket to see a movie in the theater is $13 for an adult. But are people still watching movies in the theater these days? I think everybody's just streaming. Now, if you're eating out in, say, an inexpensive restaurant, you can still get a meal for $15. For two people in a mid-range restaurant, 3 course, no alcohol, I would say about $60 before tips. Well, I hope this video gave you some insights into the cost of living here in Indy. If you have any additional questions about Indianapolis and the surrounding areas, please don't hesitate to reach out and ask. I help people all the time with moving around or relocating here. My information is listed below or next to this video, and I would love to hear from you. And if you like this video and you want to receive more videos that are focused on everything Indianapolis, make sure you subscribe below. My name is Cara Conde with FC Tucker, and thank you again for watching.